welcome back. All right, we got this little 27-foot fifth wheel. Dropping this one off. This is the first one for this week. We got 3 more to get for sure, possibly 4 more. We have a feeling 1 more is going to get built before the end of the month. They always pop one out on the last day, it seems like. So today's plan is to go home. Courtney's tires are in. Hopefully they're there when we get home. And grab those, get those mounted. Probably take those over to my brother's house and get them done. And then get our DOT numbers put on the truck. I got to Indiana yesterday and realized I never put the stickers on. Whoopsies. So we gotta get that done. And then get the wife's truck all done up. And I think I gotta change oil in that one too. So tires and oil today for hers. And then we're gonna head out tomorrow morning. And we're gonna grab 2 more. And we'll come drop them 2 off. Head back out, grab 2 more. 1 more for sure, possibly 2 more on Friday or Saturday. So that is our plan for this week. And then, like I said, we'll go over on why we are getting our own authority. So, all right, we got that fifth wheel delivered. And then, I better turn that down before we get copyrighted. So I got that fifth wheel delivered. I got paperwork for our next campers. Got another 23-foot fifth wheel to grab and a 32-foot travel trailer, bunkhouse, something like that. So the whole reason for us with this DOT number deal, about a month ago, I had a lady call me that owns another rental company on the opposite side of the state. She wanted to know what we had for insurances and this and that and whatever. Well, they've been in business, I thought she said like 15 years. And apparently they got the same bad information we had gotten when we started our rental company. They checked in if they needed DOT numbers and this and that, and they didn't have to, which was the same thing I got. I was told 5 years ago when we started this that if the trailers were under 10,000 pounds and they're your own property, we do not have to have DOT numbers for our business. So that's what we went with. We were talking with lawyers and all that stuff because we were getting all of our rental contracts, all that stuff all written up in the fall of, would have been what, 2016? Because we started up spring of 2017. And I did a bunch of looking around on Google and never really found any good answers, but that's what like accountants and lawyers and whatever that we all had involved had told us. And I had even called the DOT and the lady in Des Moines. She told us that we didn't need them as long as our trailers were under 10,001 pounds. So that's how we've been running for the last 5 years. Come to find out, this lady that had called me from eastern Iowa, she had just got a fine, like I don't know what it was, somewhere around $1,000 fine. And what happened was that she was bringing one of their campers back from a dealership or something like that, and happened to have a DOT officer behind her, and he ran her license plates, seen it was, registered under a business, and when he got beside her, he saw that they had their company logo on the side of their truck. So that's how that all started out. But she said they were on the side of the road for 2.5 hours. He was showing her all the codes and this and that and whatever. So she had called me just out of curiosity. So, which in chain reaction led me to call the other rental company that we work with over in Orange City. And I don't know how long they've been in business, probably 25 to 30 years, I suppose. And they've never had DOT numbers either, but they're on the way of retiring, so I don't think they really care. So we had to get DOT numbers. So as you know, you can only have your truck listed under 1 DOT number at a time, leased on, however. Well, we need our trucks for deliveries. So that was going to be the main reason. Well, one of the reasons I was going to have to de-lease the 1-ton from Dynamic. Plus we had bought the semi. That was already in the works anyway, so that was really no big deal for us. So that is why we are getting our own DOT numbers. We do not have to have cargo insurance because we're hauling our own property. But we've been talking about this for a few years already anyway, about getting our own authority and doing our own thing in the off season, but we just weren't sure if it was cost effective or made any sense if, you know, it's just going to sit, you know, 4, 5, 6 months out of the year without being used. But we decided to just do it. It's going to hurt for the first year, and we figured by doing it now, it's not going to get used a whole lot. Basically, we're not going to be hauling a massive amount of campers throughout the summer for hire, and that kind of helps with, you know, lowering the chances of getting bad DOT inspections in the case, or an accident, or, you know, anything that would lower our score, that would hurt us for getting lower rates next year. So it's kind of one of those deals, robbing Peter to pay Paul, I guess. The rentals will help us, you know, with all that stuff over the summertime, and then in the off season, then the transporting will keep everything floating for the rental side. With as many campers as we add every year, well, what we're trying to add every year, basically everything that we add, all that comes out of pocket. So the company keeps itself afloat with what we had throughout the summer, and then everything we add is kind of out of pocket. Ugh, I need to work on that intersection there. So once we start getting big enough and whatnot, you know, obviously there'll be profits, but right now everything goes right back into the company and then some. So the camper rentals, yeah, they pay the bills and all that stuff. That's what we live off over the summertime, but we stick all that money right back into the business to keep it growing for right now, and so we can get big enough to pretty much hopefully just do the rentals in the summertime and kind of enjoy life in the wintertime, go travel or something, but hopes and dreams. So that'll be a few years out yet, but right now it's all growing pains. So yeah, that's why we're getting our own authority. I talked to my dispatcher and the safety lady the last 2 days. They really want me to stay on at Dynamic. But the issue we're having, the reason I can't get on their insurance, which I didn't know until just yesterday, she finally kind of explained the whole deal. I don't have, I'm thinking 5 months short on my experience with air brakes. So that's why I can't get on the insurance. I have more than enough, you know, time doing hauling and over the road, whatever. But I'm 5 months short on the 24-month requirement or whatever for air brakes. So that is my whole issue with Dynamic. So my dispatcher is going to do some calling around yet and whatnot, but like I told him too, I said it's not really going to matter. I probably won't be doing multi-haul transport over the summer. I just don't have time for it. And with us being signed on, well, actually not signed on, but with us having our own numbers, any free time we have, if we have a day or a day and a half, well, we need like a day and a half to 2 days, a free time, we'll go out and grab a camper for him, because he has 120 something campers on order, and we're going to be the only ones pulling for him. So the ones that we're getting now are already the start of that order. So 120-ish campers and 2 of us, that's going to be enough to keep us busy for majority of the year. And then in the off season, Courtney can probably handle doing his by herself, and then I'll run the semi or something. But so yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a smart idea, I guess. I mean, I know where we kind of want to get to eventually, and it's just one of those things we're going to have to pay for it at some time or another. So, I mean, things are going good all right, you know, right now, so we might as well just do it and get that over with, and just pay the high premiums for the first year, and then next year hopefully we get them dropped down. I've talked to a few people, and they've dropped their premiums like 65 to 70% after they switch companies after the first year. So I guess everybody just kind of puts things off, and it's just like, well, putting it off, what's to do, I guess. So might as well do it and get it over with. And we might be able to, we could probably pick up enough campers each month to at least pay the insurance premium, so it's not like it's, you know, going to affect us a whole lot. But yeah, I don't know, right, wrong, I don't know. Like I said, it's all learning curve, learning experience, growing pains. You You never know if you're doing it right or wrong until after you try it. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, we're on my way to my brother's house. Our tires came in. You can probably see them in the back window. We're gonna go get the tires put on Courtney's truck. She should be off work in about an hour. And I believe our plan is to head out about 3 in the morning. So we're gonna head out and grab those 2 campers and then probably head back. Let's see, what is today? Tuesday? This is Tuesday. Yeah, so we're gonna head out tomorrow morning and then we'll be back Thursday. And then we'll probably head back out Friday and be back on Saturday. So he does have that last camper done. In the last video I said he had 3 ready to go, probably 4, and that 4th one they said it'll be done by Friday. So so yeah, we got 4 campers to get in the next like 4 days because they got to be out there by the end of the month. So which is what's Friday, Saturday, something like that. So they got to be out by midnight, the last day of the month. It's always a rush. So that's our plan for now. And then I also got all of the decals. We have a Cameo, one of those graphics cutters. So I've got the DOT numbers getting cut out right now, so that way I don't run out next time with no numbers on the side of the truck. I don't think I've seen any open scales. No, like every scale was closed. So I never had any scales, plus I didn't have numbers on it, so I just kind of whoop. So good trick. Brand new DOT numbers and make it run without numbers right off the bat. So like I said, those are getting cut. All of our paperwork's done. I gotta get all my stuff sent into Dynamic to get de-leased. And yeah, that's kind of an update on that. You can leave comments below what you think, but like I said, we're just kind of gonna just do it, get it over with. It's kind of like rip the band-aid off now instead of waiting. So we'll get with you a little later. Alright, we're in Lynn Grove at my brother's house. And we're started on tires. See how this works? I show up, make him work. But there's the old tires. We got right at 130,000 miles out of them. So they don't make that tire anymore. That's the Dynapro, hand-cooked Dynapro ATM. So now we got Dynapro AT2s. Tread's a little bit different. They got open siping in the middle, on the metal tread bar, but a little bit bigger gaps in the tread, so I don't know. We'll hope these last as long as we got out of the first set. I mean, there's still life in them, but the sidewalls are cracking really bad, so I wanted to get them off before we end up throwing tread somewhere and we're having a wreck or something. So, and I about crap myself when I seen how much these things cost. They've gone up a pretty penny or two since we bought them last. I think it's been 3 years since we put tires on. I paid like $189, something like that, for these tires. These for $359. Like, ouchies. But we're gonna get these mounted and get out of here. We're gonna make sure we get these extra slimy. They are not seating like a crap. It's been taken, wait, 70? 65 to seat the first tire, and then 70 pounds to seat the second tire. And they do the same thing. They're all sticking on the opposite side of the valve stem. So we did a little wire wheeling on the drop center. Let's see if this one goes any better. But they definitely don't like the seat. Which I think I do remember that a little bit when I mounted them the first time, but these seem worse. Oh, there it goes. There it goes! Oh. Is it moving yet? Stick your face in there and check it out.
No. Stick the camera, it's safer.
It'll blast the lens, you won't see nothing. You gotta get the cool after effects of the snow falling.
About 68.
Ah, there it goes.
Oh, man.
Oh, what was that, 78? Or 68?
About 69.
69.
I have my sphincter.
Good number, good number. That's how hard those things are seating. It's ridiculous, every single one. We even prepped this one a little better. That didn't help any. One left. It's only taking an hour and a half to do 3.
Tip your tire, man.
Tip your tire, man. Tip your tire, man. You going? It's going, ain't it? Boom!
64.
Time out.
Oh, nope, no time. I think it's going.
Boom! Oh.
Daddy.
You can just see the mist up in the lights.
Tire machine for sale.
Yeah. Oh boy. Checking, and we do have the one available the 1st to the 14th.
Okay.
So,
What do I need to do, honey?
So it's a $160 deposit that'll hold your dates.
Okay.
If you decide to cancel, you have up to 7 days beforehand to cancel, and you get your deposit back. If you cancel inside 7 days, then you lose it.
Okay.
And then let's see, it's 14. And then you're planning on picking up, or would you like delivered?
Well, I haven't got. I'm waiting for Deanna to get the site for Paulina, but
Paulina is like a first come first serve. They don't do reservations at Paulina.
Okay.
So basically, you'd have to almost.
Well, my girlfriend Deanna would go put a tent down.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're gonna be, since you're gonna be there the 1st, you'd almost have to be there the Sunday before, like a week ahead of time, to put a tent down, probably.
All right. Now, what is all in them? I mean,
the main thing that you're gonna want to bring is gonna be pillows. We have all the bedding, and then we have enough bedding in the campers for each bed. And we just kind of do that to keep it simpler on us. If you need more bedding, we have totes sitting there in the office ready to go if you need more bedding, which if you want bedding for the couch in the booth, if you're gonna have grandkids, that's fine. So just kind of remind us of that when the time comes that you might need more bedding, and we'll have some for you. But it comes with all the bedding, all the like plates, bowls, cups, silverware, all that's washable type stuff. We don't have any paper plates or nothing like that in there, so if you want paper, you might want to bring some of that.
Okay.
There's all the pots and pans are in there.
Okay.
So if it's going to be this double bedroom one, we'll have a little tabletop gas grill in there as well. The bunkhouses all have outside kitchens, so you'll either have an outside kitchen or a tabletop gas grill, depending which camper we end up having. They come with 4 folding chairs, an outside rug, and then we have beanbag toss, cornhole, whatever you want to call it. We have one of those in there. We have a couple campfire forks.
Okay. Is there a coffee pot in it?
Yep, there's coffee pot and filters in there, but no coffee. You'll have to bring whatever coffee
Okay.
you want.
Well, I get that. You bring all your own. I get that. So.
Okay, that was good times. Every time we're on the road, we have people calling, so reservations are still coming in strong. But we have got our decals on now. Both trucks are all actually legal now. We got our DOT numbers on. Yeah, everything's good now, so we are on our way out. Courtney's gonna grab I think hers is a 23-foot fifth wheel. I thought it was supposed to be 25, but the paperwork says 23. So she's grabbing a 23-foot fifth wheel, and then I'm gonna grab a 32-foot travel trailer. So wind is blowing pretty hard out of the east, so that kind of sucks on our way out, but it should be pretty nice. The next 3 days are talking like 15 to 25 mile an hour out of the east, so that'll actually be really nice for us. It'll actually blow us home. So fuel mileage ain't doing the greatest on the way out. I think I'm averaging 13 right now. Courtney's been following me, she's only getting 15. So we'll probably actually do better fuel mileage on the way back loaded. But that's kind of where we're at right now, and we'll see you guys in a little while. So made to Indiana, got our second run for the week. Courtney's got a little tiny baby fifth wheel.
It's getting cold.
And it's chilling off. And then I got mine back there. So the deal with the insurance was I am 5 months short on the experience for air brakes. Everything I've pretty much driven has had hydraulic brakes. So that's the whole reason behind the insurance deal. So we're definitely going to be de-leasing from Dynamic until we get whatever figured out. And yeah, someone over here, she's been getting frustrated us doing the DOT thing and learning all that, so it's been a fun week learning. But yeah, she was enjoying the learning curve with learning all the new DOT stuff that we gotta have, paperwork, and trying to figure out the keep trucking on how to link all of our stuff together, because before we just send them in, somebody else takes care of it, not our problem. Now it's our problem.
Just another thing to, you know, add to the list.
But I think we are going to end this video here. We're gonna go park for the night and then go deliver these tomorrow morning, which will be Thursday. Well, not tomorrow morning, but tomorrow. And then Friday night, I think, Friday or Saturday, we're gonna head back out and grab the other two.
Saturday.
So, Saturday.
We got the kiddo's girlfriend's birthday on Friday, so we get to take the kiddos bowling for Maddie's birthday. Happy birthday, Maddie. Betty got new wheels.
New tires.
New feet.
New feet. Got new shoes.
Betty got new shoes.
They ride really nice. The other ones were getting really stiff. They're really hard to take off, as you've seen. Took a lot of air pressure to put the new ones on too. They don't like to come off or go back on. So hopefully that one's good for another 120, 30,000-ish miles. We'll see. These are a little bit more aggressive. It's kind of the newer, updated version of the last ones we had. So we'll see if we get the miles out of them, but hopefully.
Hopefully till we get a new truck. Not that that's any time soon, but you know, another 120,000 miles will almost be up to what?
Almost to 300,000.
300, so she's getting old.
Well, I think that's gonna end this one. And yeah, so if anybody's gonna go from single poles to multi-haul and you're gonna get a truck, or if you're multi-haul already and you're going from a pickup to a semi, make sure you got your background and your experience in the air brakes department, because you might run into problems with insurance companies. So that was kind of our other learning curve this week too. So, but that's it for now, and we'll see you guys in the next one.